Good morning, students. Let's do lesson number 5, dissolution of partnership firm. I hope you study each and every point so intensively, whatever the theory I have discussed in my previous videos, and also done the back exercise question, because from 1 mark point of view, you know that very well that in examination you will get the 20 question carry 1 mark, and it is application based, HOTS and theory based as well. So it is very much compulsory to do an intensive study of complete theory of every chapter. Moreover, it is helpful to do the practical portion. So let's start today the accounting treatment or the procedure of dissolution of firm. In my previous video, I discussed with you that we have to prepare 4 accounts in this. First one is a realization account for settlement of the partnership firm's account in case of dissolution of partnership firm. Second is partners loan account. Third is partners capital account, and fourth is bank account. While preparing the realization account, as realization account is prepared to dispose of all the assets and pay off all the liabilities to third party. Please mind this word, to dispose of assets and pay off the liabilities to the third parties. Realization account you have prepared in your notebook as well. We will discuss the account later on. Let's go for the theory portion as well. Journal entries. Because in the paper you will get the 6-mark question, whether the examiner will ask from you to prepare the account or whether to pass the journal entry. Both are equally important from examination point of view. So let's do entries today. I am discussing each and every entry with you. You have to make a complete chart of every entry. Note down the important points that are to be remembered by you. The first one is closing of assets. Whenever the realization account is prepared, all the assets are to be closed down. It is shown in the balance sheet how it is to be closed by transferring to the realization account. So the entry will be realization account debit to sundry assets account. All the assets transferred to realization account at their book value. Mind it, at their book value. Transfer will be done at book value, while the realization is to be done at the realizing value or the market value. Next entry will be profit partners capital account debit to profit and loss to deferred revenue capital expenditure. If you remember in 11th class you did on in the balance sheet, in previous chapters you also seen in the partnership firm's balance sheet, sometime on the asset side the debit balance of profit or deferred revenue expenditure are given to us. First of all, we have to transfer the balance of assets. On the asset side, if last these two items are given to you, it is transferred to the partner's capital account, not the realization account. Then whatever the provision if you have prepared, or if you are realizing the debtors, then it is realized out of profits first. Let's do an example, it will be clear. If the total debtors are 50,000 and provision for doubtful debt is 4,000, what should be the entry? If only debtors are given, okay, that's all, the first entry is to be done. But if along with the debtor the provisions are also given to you, what to do in that case? Because provision is prepared to bear the loss of the bad debts. So realization account debit to debtors account will be, first of all we have to transfer the debtor at their book value, that is 50,000. Then provision for doubtful debt is transferred to realization account on credit side. So for all the provisions this entry is to be passed. Provision for bad debt, depreciation, machinery replacement reserve, investment fluctuation fund, realization to realization account. all these funds are not the payable liability, so it is transferred to the realization account only. All the reserves or provisions are transferred to the realization account. What we did, let's recall. First of all, we have to transfer all the assets to realization account. If there is any loss or deferred revenue expenditure, it is distributed in the partners capital account. And when the debtors as well as provision or any other provision is given to you, the entry will become provision debit to realization account. Mind these 2 points, these are very important. Cash and bank balance are not transferred from the asset side. You know that cash and bank balance are given on the asset side. These are not transferred to realization account. These are transferred to bank account at the end. And assets are always shown in the realization account at their book value. Now let's see on the liability side. While doing all the chapter from chapter 1 to 4, you just read thoroughly so many balance sheet in which you have seen all these assets that we have discussed are given in the balance sheet on the asset side, and on the liability side, liabilities and capitals are given to us. So what should be the entry for the liabilities? Sundry liabilities account debit to realization for the transfer of liabilities. Please mind these following points which are very important. Only those liabilities which are related to third party are transferred to realization account, as well as payoff. Partner loan will not be transferred to realization account. For this purpose, we have to prepare and pay off to the partners separately. And if any undistributed reserve or losses are given to us, these reserves are also to be transferred to partners capital account. The entry will become general reserve account debit, reserve fund account debit, contingency reserve account debit, profit and loss debit, workmen compensation fund account debit to partners capital account. In this way, we have to pass all the journal entries, make a chart of it, read it thoroughly. It's given in your book as well. Understand the concept, and tomorrow we will start the practical numericals. Thank you. Have a nice day.